I have a question for you. I was in Washington, D.C. last week with a friend of mine and was introduced to a friend of hers who happened to be an FBI agent. And we were talking about LinkedIn and how to maximize social media and who should actually use that. So can you tell me, are there some occupations that should not be using LinkedIn or be very careful, especially if there's undercover work involved or something like that? I know it's an unusual question, but I'm really curious.
Great question. And I've worked with a couple of private investigators on LinkedIn. And whereas they're on there by name, they won't put a headshot up there. They're certainly not going to divulge their identity. But they have LinkedIn profiles, investigative reporting. A restaurant critic might not want to use LinkedIn because restaurant critics go into restaurants anonymously to review places. And if restaurant owners knew who they were, well, then of course they would get the royal treatment, but that's not what the restaurant critic wants. The restaurant critic is anonymous and wants to be treated like just any other patron. So I think that the more protective we are of our identities professionally, where it causes stress or causes a dissociative behavior, or they just don't feel comfortable putting themselves out there, well, maybe they shouldn't be on social networking. There is a little bit of authenticity and transparency required, and if you are going to be on these sites, you are putting yourself at the risk of being observed or studied, and for some people, they just want to remain incognito.